What do you think, Samantha? This sucks, huh? It's not a treat, it's tape. Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you all have been doing well. In today's video, I just kind of wanted to get everybody up to speed on what's going on. You can see clearly we're in a very different location, and this is actually going to be the new headquarters for the YouTube channel, for the shop, all my repairs, details, all that good stuff. And I feel like I've been really disconnected to the channel lately, and I don't like that feeling, but I've had so much stuff going on that's just, you know, kind of the way it rolls. So long story short, which we will get into in a little bit, this is our new shop space. As you can see, I'm not completely set up yet. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and just show you how the move-in process is going, all that fun stuff. So let me do that and we'll get right back to it. So I don't know quite yet exactly how everything's gonna get laid out. We got the essentials, the fridge, the pizza oven, a lot of miscellaneous little stuff. I don't know that this will stay here, my welding and grinding station. We got this box here, which if you've seen before, maybe you haven't, it's just all my Chinesium tools. So the Snap-on box, I'm gonna need a little help loading on the trailer, but this is just, you know, if I have to make a tool, if I have to grind something, cut something, I'm not too broken up about wrecking the stuff in this box. So that's what that is. Our fluid station's over here, which is in a desperate need of going through and being reorganized. I threw a bunch of stuff on there when I loaded it on the trailer. So here's our cherry picker, and then we got the Max Jacks all unloaded. And to be fair, this is actually pretty easy to move around. It's extremely heavy. These yellow arms here weigh about 85 pounds a piece, so you do the math on that. We got all the hoses zip tied up, just everything kind of cleaned up and out of the way. And of course the two columns. So that is gonna go kind of right where the trailer is here. And then over there, we just got some junk that we're gonna need to go through. This is actually a sub box with a couple 12-inch kickers. You can see that there. And I kept this because it's just super fitting to the old piece of shit work truck. So that's gonna go in there at some point in time. That truck desperately needs some attention, so hopefully we get that done while we deal with all that crap. This is just some miscellaneous stuff that we have to go through. Battery charger, this guy I probably shouldn't have, but I actually loaded this almost by myself, had someone help me push it up on the trailer. When I got it on the trailer, I tipped it down, and I'm stupid, so I tried lifting it up. I did actually get it lifted up by myself, but I just have an alleyway back here before my parking lot, and the trailer started to tip, so I had to wait for backup. So that was probably not the smartest. This is all of my detail stuff. I guess I got my smoke machine for evap testing up there. But again, I don't know exactly how everything's gonna get laid out just yet. And there's Sammy. She's been a giant help in this whole process. Not really. Sammy! Sammy, you want some beer? Sammy! Treat? Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of just how everything has gone. I got some tools and things that are gonna be coming up in future videos. There's a remote pressure washer, if you can call it that. That thing is pretty awesome. We got a new extractor for the detailing business. And then of course, I'm no artist, but I tried my best, and I decided I wanted some sort of mural or just something in this old shop, just to kind of give us a little bit of our own brand. And I decided that doing a painting like this would be a lot better than just hanging up a banner. I got some banners and different signage that's gonna go up eventually. So yeah, that's the new space. Let's sit down and get into this conversation. All right, so what is going on that we decided to move into this shop? So like I said, I feel like I just got really disconnected from the channel the last month or so. Yeah, we did the drifting with Orville Monster Squash Racing, and I'm actually super excited. We're gonna do another event coming up, but this summer's just been crazy, and there's been a lot of crazy things that have happened and things that have taken up a lot of time. You know, I'm just gonna throw a few of the clips in there. Some of these are just ones that didn't make it into videos, or I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with. So I'm gonna throw a few of those clips in here right now, and you'll kind of see what we've been up to, and then we'll explain all of this. See what I'm talking about? Don't worry though, mechanic fixed it. Fucked her real good. Well, motor and trans are back in. So yeah, you can see right there, we've had a lot of fun, but we've also just had a lot of time taken up doing and addressing some of these things. You know, the drifting was a ton of fun. It's a ton of work. There were plenty of nights we were up till 2 in the morning. Then my girlfriend's car got stolen, so we replaced that. We transported her old car, got rid of that. She got a little bit of money out of it. Probably shouldn't have made the hour and a half, whatever it was, trip in that car the way that it was after it got stolen, but we did that, we got it done. You know, then I was gone for my sister's wedding, and just a whole bunch of things happened. And then I had a couple of really big projects, motor and tranny swaps, in my garage, and it wasn't enough space, you guys. And there's a lot more politically to this story from just kind of a business standpoint that I don't know if I really want to get into. You know, maybe someday we'll have that conversation, but it's negative energy, so it's just kind of bullshit, and I really don't want to spend a whole lot of time stewing on that. So we got this space now, and you know, we were kind of juggling around between working from home, working from my old man's garage. So we got this space, and it's going to be a dedicated workspace. I'm excited to do videos in here, have a little bit more space to do things. I got nice high ceilings, so it's not perfect. You know, eventually what I would like to do is have a shop on a property out of town a little ways, but for now this is going to be great because it is in a commercially zoned area and I can actually advertise again. Again, I don't want to get too deep into that, but I mean, go look at the subscriber count, guys. I thank each and every one of you who subscribes and watches the videos and engages down in the comment section. And I'm actually really blown away that we've been able to do with this channel what we've been able to do. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, but that being said, my income, yes, I make some money on YouTube. I get some ad revenue, I get some tool deals, sponsorship deals, stuff like that, but it's nowhere near enough at this point in time for me to not worry about this stuff. So that was a huge factor too. It just wasn't working out doing stuff, you know, my home base being my home, and just a lot of other things that kind of muddied the water with that. And it started just to create this giant mess where I still have to work on cars to make a living. It's not like I said, go look at the subscriber count. We're sub 2,000 subscribers, which, by the way, once we get to 2,000, I'm gonna be doing another Milwaukee tool giveaway. So make sure you're commenting, share the video, like the video, watch the entire thing all the way through, because all of that is gonna help our channel grow. And I'm really excited to give away our next tool. I actually have it already. I'm just waiting to hit that 2,000 subscriber mark. And at the time of this video, I think we're at 1,934, something like that. So we're not very far away from that goal, but as I said again, this space is just gonna make business a lot easier to run, right? Because it is actually a dedicated workspace. And one thing that I also ran into was when you're doing this stuff and you're working primarily from home, it is so easy to never take a break. And then you have a project like the Pontiac Vibe. So that project, not that it was that hard, it was relatively straightforward, but we didn't have a lot of space. I was having trouble getting parts, and when it's at your home, you feel guilty doing anything other than working on that vehicle. So sometimes it didn't even make sense. You know, I was waiting on a part, or, you know, this and that, the other thing, and I'd just be sitting out there because I felt like I needed to be out there doing it because it was physically at the same spot as where I lived. Right? So this is going to be able to separate work and home just a little bit for me, a little bit better, I think. And I'm really excited to see what we can do with this space. I actually have parking outside, so when I'm waiting on parts, I have a place to put the vehicles. You know, it's just, everything about this is going to make my life a lot easier, and I'm hoping that that's going to translate into better content for you guys. Hopefully get more customers. Where I was working before, I did have customers come to me, but I had a potential client base of around 5,000 people. Where we're at currently, there's around 300,000 people. So having the shop here is really gonna be hopefully a big benefactor in getting to that next level, getting to that next income tier, and really get this thing to take off so that I can make better content. I can invest money into my project cars. I can do all of that stuff. And that being said, I do have a few things that I want to bring to you coming up really quickly. A couple of them are tool reviews. We're gonna do another detailed video now that I have a complete setup to do all that kind of stuff. I added a few more things to that arsenal, and I'm just super excited to get set up in here and actually be able to go. And it's been wild because I was staying pretty busy, and I did a lot of mobile repairs, a lot of mobile details, and I had to kind of take this week just to be like, hey, I gotta move my stuff. I gotta get set up and rolling. And I went back and forth on that. I was like, do I try to do stuff as I move? You know, I could do this job, I could do that job, and I was just like, no. So I ended up just deciding, no, I got to take a week or two and actually get this all set up. As you see, the lift isn't even set up yet. I mean, I got a lot of fine tuning. I still have workbenches and my Snap-on box and other stuff that I need to bring over here. I'm actually going to make another run out there tonight and try to get the rest of my big stuff, my workbench, my Snap-on toolbox, and a few other odds and ends, another welder. So I just decided I needed this dedicated time just to get stuff moved out so that when I do start working in here in hopefully the next week, that everything is set up the way that it's supposed to. All right, guys, so that is what I had for you today. I just wanted to show you the new workspace, how everything's coming along. Obviously, we're not completely moved in yet, but I just wanted to get you guys kind of up to speed. So thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment down below if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, and always subscribe if you have not already. It literally takes you 2 seconds. YouTube algorithm really likes it when you do that, and I noticed that about 73% of my viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. So hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you are notified every time we upload a video, and you can see the shop up in action really soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.